That looks even on the bubble. Oh God, you know, it is a lot more difficult to balance a tripod. Oh, Summer's trying to get in. Anyway, it's a lot more difficult than it looks to balance a tripod when you have your camera and a ring light on top of it. Oh my goodness. Honey. Hey, Tor.
Yeah?
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you wet my beauty blender?
Yes.
Yay! And you can't even see the cute background. Oh my God, it's so hard to be me. Georgia's Tiny Desk series. Ah, where's my coffee? No. I can't win. Now I do believe we are ready to begin. For those of you hearing Tori talking in the background, I got her an Xbox for her birthday, her 21st birthday, which in theory was a good idea until I realized how vocal she is when she plays Call of Duty. That'll be her reminder to shut the hell up! Shut up! Whatever. Hello beautiful people, my name is Georgia.bridge and welcome back to my YouTube channel. The face of a girl who has gotten not enough sleep. It's a very loud sigh, Summer. You want to talk about something? What's on your mind? I love you. Oh, she's so sweet. Hi, lovers. What is up? Look at me, recording in the daylight. Shout out to daylight savings for not being dark outside, because we are creeping into the evening, that's for sure. How is everyone? I hope well. Today is a lovely, beautiful, relaxing day here in New York City. It is nearly 70 degrees outside, gorgeous. So I thought I'd just sit down with you all, do my makeup, chat about some fun times, show you guys how I do my everyday makeup routine. Then I'm gonna go sit on the fire escape and relax to the lovely sounds of trucks passing by and people yelling at each other. There's a lot of hair on my face. I'm gonna have to shave those off later. You know, I'm pretty lucky with my hair situation in the sense that it's the same color as this hair, so you can't really see it on my face unless you're up close and personal. Anyway, hi guys. Here is how I do my makeup when I wake up. God, I'm so clever. So before I do my makeup, before I do my makeup, I always start giving my face a nice sweet little wash. And what face wash am I using? Oh, yep, you guessed it. Clear Start by Dermalogica. I love using the Clear Start Breakout Clearing Foam Wash because, well, let's be honest, I'm gonna start my period soon and I need something to clear out those breakouts. It's gentle enough for everyday use, but super effective in preventing and treating breakouts because it contains salicylic acid. It has an amazing texture. The gel formula foams up really well with water, and I feel like I'm getting a really deep clean. My skin feels great afterwards, and I know you guys have seen me promote Clear Start in the past. Love using their products. If you want to also get the Clear Start Breakout Clearing Foaming Wash, I've got that link right down in my description below. And now my face is prepared for the makeup. Let's begin. So you guys know I have my bangs. What do I do with those bangs? I clip them back. I've been trying to get faster and faster in my makeup routine because in the past I would just spend ungodly amounts of time on my makeup. It was making me late for everything, which I hate. And it was just taking too long in the morning. It was taking me 2 hours to do this shit. I don't have time for that right now. I'm a busy woman. Just kidding, I'm really not that busy. I make my own schedule. You know what, I don't trust it. I'm leaving it on the floor. I always start off my makeup, well not always, when I remember, which is close to always, a decent amount of times. I always start with the Professional Pore Primer. My mom got it as a sample years ago, and she gave it to me because it didn't work with her skin type, and I have loved it ever since, but me being the arguably lazy person I am, I did not go to the store and get my own once I ran out of the tester. But lucky for me, I started dating Tori, and Tori uses Professional. So I chiefed off of hers for God knows how long. Well, I do, a year and a half. Then she ran out, and God bless her soul, she got me this as a stocking stuffer for Christmas. So yeah, I've still yet to buy my own Professional, but I love it. I put it under my eyes, on my nose, around like the corner of my nose, little bit on my chin, and then up here on my forehead, because those are just spots that I feel like get the most oily slash can get cakey with like, I mean, you know what guys, I have a very expressive face. I am constantly like, so sometimes my makeup be creasing. So this really helps with that in my opinion, and I have another product that I think helps with that, which I will show you in a moment. Calm down, Jesus. Time for the foundation. I have been using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation for about 2 years now. I really love it because I like how light and airy it is. You know, it's not super caked on. I am pretty lucky in the sense where I don't really go for full coverage foundation. I just go for something that gives me like a nice, you know, pretty even palette to start working with. Love this. It works really well for me. It's a very light shade. It's shade 3.75 because, well, and now that it's warm out, I refuse to feel the paleness of winter, even though the paleness of winter for me lasts all 4 seasons. So I'm gonna be mixing in a teeny tiny bit of this Skin Feels Good Lancome Sunscreen Broad Spectrum CC BB Cream. What? Oh, expires 12/20. I thought it said expires 2/20. I was like, that is ridiculous. Oh, Skin Tint Healthy Glow. And it is in the lightest shade called Cool Porcelain. It is still too dark on me, so you win some, you lose some. Lime in the coconut. I'll do like a pump and a half, just in case I run into anyone famous while I take Summer on a walk in Central Park later. And then you have the lime and the coconut, just the tiniest pumps. And you mix it all up. Put the lime in the coconut, mix it all up. And then you just slap it on your face. So, New York is in a state of emergency because of the coronavirus. My girlfriend's college campus is shut down until April because a couple students and faculty members tested positive for the coronavirus. And I know that sounds scary. I personally was a bit alarmed when I woke up this morning and saw that the state that I'm currently residing in is an emergency. Just those words in general can sound very unsettling. I decided to not panic, as most people might do, and I did some research. And turns out it's actually a lot more helpful for hospitals when a state is declared a state of emergency, because that means they have more access to different medicines and like medical results faster, and then they can have more room for patients, something like that. Don't take my word for it. I'm not a doctor, nor will I ever be unless I play one on TV one day. You never know. The star power runs deep in my blood. So yeah, that's the latest with me. Also because of coronavirus, you guys, my knuckles are just constantly cracked now because I'm washing them so much and using hand sanitizer, which, you know, woohoo, trying to stay healthy and protecting myself and others from transmitting this disease that's going around. Disease, virus. But yeah, so if anyone has suggestions for really good hand moisturizer that helps with cracked knuckles, let me know. Next, I'm gonna pop right in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Beige. I think you guys will start to notice a similar pattern of everything I own having the word fair in it. I was really lucky with beige on this one. That was good. Like Cool Porcelain, Fair Beige. What's next? I don't know, but that could be a funny sketch on SNL. Okay, so I'm just gonna go right here under my eyes. Boom, boom, boom. Hit it right there, a little bit there, a little bit there. And now you're done and you're ready to head out the door. Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment below. Other than that, living in New York City has been the craziest experience I've had so far. I would say it definitely feels different than when I lived here over the summer. I think just in the sense that I had a different job. I always knew I was going to come back to Cincinnati to finish school. It just didn't feel very permanent, and now it feels permanent, which sometimes can be scary. I will say it, I'm not a big fan of change, and change is really good. So I am trying to really focus on myself, do what I need to do to better adjust to this big change in life. You know, no longer going to school and college. You know, I've mentioned this before. School was literally all I've done my whole life. And I loved school because I loved doing things well, like being told what to do and then doing it well. So it's been different making my own schedule. I'm still adjusting, and it's okay. I take a while to adjust to things, but I know I will, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. Next, I'm going in with what I mentioned before was another thing that helps with the creases and like cakiness, things like that. It is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes, but I put it wherever I want. And I use this mini beauty blender because I like using it. I'll just tap a little bit on the beauty blender and then like tap it on my eyes. Kind of like in the way that you would bake, but not as intense as the Kardashians would do it. Unless we're going out, then we're baking. And I'll take my brush, my very big, fun brush, and just wipe it away. Dun, dun, dun. Next, I'm going in with the Butter Bronze Bronzer. I got this at my local grocery store. It's a drugstore brand that, you know what? I love it. It smells good and it gets the job done. So I use it. And I just kind of like do it very lightly at the top of my cheekbones and like work in that area as opposed to just like going down and getting a harsh line. And also with this, like it's very pigmented and a little goes a long way. So I really only like get my brush dipped in it once and I like do like that 3 that everyone talks about and just like work on like buffing it out from there. And I just kind of keep going around in circles, doing what I like to do until it looks the way I want it to look. Until it look like a golden angel, a pale golden angel in my case. I feel like historically angels have been pretty pale though, so much to think about. Next, I'm going in with the Bare Minerals Loose Powder Concealer. This is actually one of the darkest shades you'll see me. It's called Summer Bisque, so you know there's no fair there, but Bisque, come on. God, I'm just loving the sunlight and I'm loving that the sun doesn't go down until 7 p.m. Hello, spring. Yeah, I'm gonna put this concealer around my nose and on this cute little pimple that's coming in because I wanna hide it. Have you guys seen my latest vlog? Huh? It's good, it was put up on Monday. You guys should check it out. It's a good one. Okay, fine, I'll spoil it a little bit for you. For Tori's birthday, I also surprised her with tickets to go see Billie Eilish at Madison Square Garden. God bless her heart. She started crying. She's like the biggest fan of Billie I know. She went and saw Billie in 2017. She said there were like 50 people at the show. And then we went and saw her last year when she was in New York, and now she's gonna be at Madison Square Garden. Tori has actually made me fall in love with Billie's music. Also, Billie as a person just seems so sweet and really cool in all her interviews that I've seen. We're hoping to push our way up to the front, so wish us luck in the comments below. Thank you. Now it's time for blush. I'm using the Benefit California. I didn't even know it was called California. Wow, my eyeballs. Interesting. You learn something new every day. I think it's so cute. I love the little box and it's got a cute little mirror inside for on the go. I would probably never bring blush on the go though. Doop. Put it on my cheeks. I really just packed this on there. I love blush. I love looking like I have rosy cheeks, rosy nose, rosy pink, pretty peach everywhere. I'm a big fan of it. I wouldn't say as much as your everyday e-girl, but I just love blush. I think it's my favorite part about makeup. And for highlighter, I'm using MAC Chez Lame. Or Chez Lame. I'm sure it's Lame. There is an accent on the E. Tori got this for me as well as a stocking stuffer for Christmas. I just put it on my cheekbones, up into my hair, a little bit on the nose for a quick little sparkly nose kiss. Cool, so now we're done with the face and we're gonna move into the eyebrow region. I'm gonna turn off the camera and do my brows real quick. I'll just let you know right here, right now. I use Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. And it takes me a long time to do my eyebrows, so just like, give me a second. Oh my God, relax. You know, there's an old saying that says eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Mine are cousins, so. Onto the eyeballs. Here's what I'm starting with. 2 of these products were also testers that my mother gave me. Trestique Mini Shadow Crayon, Morimoto Pink Pearl. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna put it on the lid. Not all the lid, just right here, okay? For those of you following at home, for this star-rated, amazing, perfect tutorial. Maybe I'll zoom in for you, will that help? Meow. Right here. Why is my eye twitching? From caffeine. Relax. Really twitching a lot, huh? Perfect. Now we do the other eye. This, not an eye booger. It's a sty, mind your business. but it's a style that has been there since August of last year, so if any of you have suggestions, let me know. No one does it quite like me. Next, we are taking another tester from the Tristique tester pack. This is the worst angle anyone has ever done a YouTube video in the history of ever, so apologies. It's another mini shadow crayon and it's brown. Let me show you what we do with this bad boy. And most of you are probably like, Georgia, that looks horrible. To which I would say, you're right, which is why we smudge it out. You have no faith in me, just wait. I wanna watch Coraline. Sometimes if we get a little too much brown on the top, go back in with that pearl. Perfect. Since I'm extra and like to be seen, we top this bad boy with the Urban Decay Cosmic Eyeshadow. It's sparkly beyond sparkly, and gosh darn it, I love it. Lightly and politely pack it on there. So there's the shadow look. Now that we're done with that, grab that highlighter again. Pinky, whatever finger you want. I prefer the pinky. Under the brow bone, corner. Stunning. I do the waterline with white liner, just for a fun pop. Rimmel. And the funny thing is that this white liner is usually gone by the time I leave the house for wherever I need to go. But it sure looks good when it's first on there. Curl time. Let's go, curls. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Last night, I was not so peacefully sleeping, and I woke up to this strange shouting in the streets below. And I was like, what the hell? Because it didn't sound like any language I had ever heard of before. It literally sounded like this man was shouting straight gibberish. I was like, this shit's crazy. It's too late. And I looked at the clock and it was like 4:10 in the morning. I went back to bed, and when I woke up this morning, I have this app called Citizen that notifies me about illegal activities around my perimeter. And I got a notification that was like, man with knife 400 feet away from you at 4:10 in the morning. I was like, dang, I heard that. So yeah, I love New York. Gonna go ahead and use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Finish up the eye situation. That's short for situation. You're welcome. And you see, I know that with the roller lash, you don't have to curl your lashes. That's like the whole point of the mascara, but I have trust issues, so I don't wanna hear it. Perfect. Now we take out our clips and hope that our bangs didn't get misshapen. They slightly did, but beggars cannot be choosers. I'm gonna end it all with the Burt's Bees Hydrating Lip Oil with passion fruit oil. Just a nice little, first of all, smells divine, and it's not sticky, which I really like. So luscious. Zhuzh up the hair a little bit and call it a day. Alrighty, you guys, that is it. This is my everyday makeup routine. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if any of you guys try this routine. Oh my god, forgot to mention. My girlfriend and I just started a podcast. It is called Okay Anyway. It is currently available on Spotify and will be available on Apple Podcasts later this week. New episode is released every Friday, so stick around. Hope you guys listen and enjoy. We put a lot of work into it, so we hope you like it. Go follow it. You can follow me on social media as well. Tag me. I want to see this look on all of you. Tag it, get her done. I love you all immensely. Apologies that this isn't a gay video. Please don't unsubscribe. See you guys on Monday with a new vlog. Love you. Don't forget to be your best self. Bye.